Yo YouTube everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is episode 13 of our journey, our road to Iridescent, and this one was a tricky one, man. We went up against an absolute insane team, some diamond players on there with the purple flame. That means they got a 7-win streak, so you guys know these guys were twisted, man, playing some solo queue search and destroy. Let's see how this one goes. In the round one, we go through on the head glitch here. We managed to take out one. Now I'm in a weird position. We go through, we actually get a really good kind of read on that guy. Now the reason I started tweaking there and backed off was because I realized nobody was watching middle map. And yeah, just a good read. We got the great pre-fire on, got a 2-piece. This guy was sniping. Because he was sniping, I didn't want to stand still, so I tried jumping around the corner, tried to get some good shots on him, but you know what? Good play from him. He was able to take me out, and the opponents win the first round to go 1-0 up. That round was a bit crazy, man. Went really fast, but yeah, this sniper, you can see on the bottom left, got that crimson badge. It's really difficult now because we're at the end of the life cycle to see exactly what level the opponents are. But yeah, man, sometimes I'm going up against platinums that got, you know, iridescent badges on. They just clickbait all over the place. I don't know who I'm going up against, but every lobby seems to be pretty insane. Going through 1-0 down. Let's see how we play this offense. I'm probably going to be mixing things up here. Going to be trying to play it very different, not trying to play the same every single round. We're using my slower search and destroy build here as well because I wanted to run the trophy system for this one. So we're going to go through trophy on the left. Now, one thing I was aware of, I was aware that there was a sniper from the first round, and I'm going to play for that sniper. I'm going to be very careful. We go through that guy over challenge on the A bomb side. We're able to take him down. I like to stun and nade these kind of archers, and I got lucky with a stun grenade. Going to chuck a grenade through, watch the left hand side, and in this scenario I'm going to try to snake here. I do have the bomb in hand, and what I'm doing before I get the bomb down is I'm looking at the minimap and thinking, where can they come from? Now, I don't know where my teammate on the right is, but I know that the back is exposed, and now I have to make a play here. I have to back off as soon as I can, and somebody's probably going to flank here. My teammate's with me. He does die. 1 versus 3. Let's see how this one plays out. This is a tricky situation to be in. We go through, we take out 1, going to back off, we take out the second. You know what? Good play, man. We take out 2, going to push all the way through. Now we're in a 1v1 situation from a 1v3. Can we make the play? Now, 99% of the time here, he's probably not on the bomb because we were just there, but there is that slight chance he is on the bomb, and I do get worried here. I do start to overthink it, which isn't good, but we're going to go through, and as soon as we see him not on the bomb, we're like, okay, cool, we're in a good spot. He's right behind me. Going to back off. Going to see 10 seconds left. We shoulder it. Very, very important. Shoulder it, but do not over-challenge it. Don't overcommit there, and make sure that, you know, you take that gunfight. You don't need to take the gunfight. We go through 1v1. He kills me, but that's absolutely fine. We managed to clutch the 1 versus 3. Pretty good clutch considering the scenario. 1v3 is always impressive. We got the bomb down, we got the first kill, got the second, ran away. And yeah, the main point there was as I kind of shouldered it, to be honest, I don't even need to shoulder it. That was quite risky. And if you guys don't know what shouldering is, it's when you essentially peek your body over to the side. So when I shouldered it there was when I peeked the guy, and he could have easily sniped me and that would have been a terrible round. But that's okay. We shouldered it. We didn't over challenge it. We backed off and were able to kind of reposition because we know it takes 7.5 seconds for them to defuse a bomb. That's exactly what we didn't want them to do. Go through. Good play from him, man. Plays aggressive on the right hand side. I didn't actually quite see him cross there, so I got caught off guard. Just one of those plays where, you know, he just gets a timing and manages to win that round. But it's 1-1 right now. I want to see how the teammates play and yeah, what they can do here in this game. So I got this guy in the corner. Now I don't really like SMG players in the corner going through. The enemies get a 2-piece. Yeah, 1v4. This one's pretty much over. He gets 1. I'm just going to change my class here for the more aggressive assault rifle class. But yeah, this round's basically over. But let's see what he can do. He might be able to do something. So he kind of let them plant the bomb on B, which isn't ideal. He's going to go around here, and I'm just going to skip to the next round because actually, no, what? 1v2. Let's see what he works with here, and hopefully you guys can learn something here. So with 30 seconds left in this scenario, you know that they're going to be around the B bomb site. So you want to try to get there as quick as possible and try to make a play. I don't mind what he's doing, but I think he could have done this 10 seconds ago, and he should just play a bit more aggressive. You know what? He gets a massive kill there. Great play. That guy over challenge. Fantastic play. But with 15 seconds left, he's not giving himself an opportunity to clutch here. I feel like he's going for the kill. You know what? He might have just done it. Has he just done a 1v4? Oh my god. I don't even remember that. This guy just absolutely fried them. Fair play. Everything I just spoke about went out the window. So let's talk about that and how he clutched that. To be honest, fair play to my team. I don't even remember him clutching that. Absolute goat for that. But the opponents trolled. First of all, they single challenged him. I mean, let's just put one thing aside. You can only beat what's in front of you, right? So fair play to him. Great play from him. Really, really good play to clutch that. That's 2 rounds in a row where we clutched them. First a 1v3, then a 1v4. That cannot be happening at any level. But anyways, the opponents really trolled that. All they had to do was group up towards the B bomb site, let this guy come through one of the 3 doorways, and they would have been able to trade the kill. Instead, they all played separately. My teammate made them 4 1v1 gunfights where he won them all instead of 1 1v4. And that's always what you want to do. When your guys are going for a clutch, you want to try to make it a 1v1 gunfight. And as many of those as possible. Just because it's a lot easier. We go through the guys on my left, we take him out, some good shots, and for some reason, you know, the middle was left empty. That guy made a great play. Now, this is the problem with solo queue. I was looking at the minimap and I noticed that this guy, this King Dark and Eco guy on my team, whatever his name is, he was in the our fortress. So in my head, I thought, right, nobody can flank me because I have a guy watching the flank, but unfortunately, the guy snuck through, was able to take me out, and that is the disadvantage sometimes when you do rely on people to watch kind of alleyways and stuff. So you do have to be a bit careful, and yeah, that's just one of those scenarios where I thought my teammate had my back. He didn't, is what it is, but now I've learned from it. It's very important to learn from the scenarios. Now I know, cool, next time on that defense, or offense, sorry, I won't play that same angle. I'll be careful. But yeah, not too bad so far. On 6 kills, 4 rounds in. Gonna push through. I knew that this guy pushed the left aggressive, so now I'm gonna play a different angle, try to catch him off guard. We go through the trophy systems right there, get a great jump shot, and that's just him not adapting his game. It's the same player, Infinity. He did the exact same scenario. I adapted my game and was able to get the kill. Now that's why I think it's so important to change your game plan, not always do the same thing. In that scenario, you saw exactly what I'm talking about, as he did the same thing. We go through, we got that dead silence cheese, which does help you with the hip fire. That was not planned at all, but it definitely helped us out. Push through the window. Window's a risky play, but because of the numbers, I spoke about this in another S&D video I did recently. If you're going to push through those windows, I think it's a good play if you're like 4v2 or 3v1. Do you know what I mean? When you've got numbers and they're probably not in that room. When it's a 4v4 at the start of the game, I don't think it's a good play because 9 out of 10 times, somebody's actually watching that jump through. Something I have realized and tried to incorporate in my own game. Gonna go through here. Let's see. You know what? I do like this right side push. I like to go on top of this truck here. And one thing I know is always how much equipment is thrown. So I noticed that Infinity was there again. We take him out. So now I know for the rest of the game, he does kind of like playing that left side. But what I just did here, in my opinion, was the best play. Something a BZ does the most of. Gets the first blood, backs off, repositions, and now we have the exact same round, but a 4 versus 3. This guy's on the left here. I'm not wasting any time. Chucking a stun over, chucking a nade, shooting through the wall, trying to get a wall bang on. We know he's weak here. And we're in a scenario where he's sniping. I don't need to over challenge this, man. I can play my life, and I am kind of over challenging. And luckily enough, the wall bang goes through. And just a great round, man. We got the first blood, backed off, got the next kill. And honestly, I'm really impressed with the way we're playing as a team. I think that was a really good round. I don't know why I started tweaking there. I thought he was there. But when the bomb goes down, you have to just pick a kind of area to finesse, pick an area to hold. As soon as I found out my teammate died through the middle, I noticed he was going to be our side or the middle. So I'm going to back off, try to play a corner. I don't like this play where I'm at right now because I am exposed. I can get killed from many angles here. So yeah, I mean, I was going to say I just don't like the play I was there. To be honest, I really trolled that one. I should have backed off. What you want to do in that scenario is you want to be at an angle where you don't have too many ways to look at. Where I was sitting right there, I had so many kind of angles to look at, and yeah, I just got caught off guard, which was probably going to happen. I actually predicted it without even remembering what happened. This gameplay was from a few days ago. I hate that challenge from my teammate. That was such a bad challenge. And something I want to talk about. If you win the round or you win a gunfight, it doesn't mean it's a good challenge. This guy's an Iridescent player. That was a stupid challenge. That was such a stupid challenge. The guy had a sniper and he went through a doorway with 12 seconds to go. There was no need to challenge that. He knew he wasn't planting. He should have went through the other way. We had a bit more leeway to escape. That guy could have easily hit that shot right there. He just kind of choked his shot and that guy would have got a 1v3. So I trolled. Although my teammate won the round, I don't think that was a good play. So it's something just to look out for. If you make the kill, it doesn't necessarily mean it's a good play. Because if that round repeated itself 5 times, I think that guy gets a kill maybe 3 or 4 out of those times. We go through, we get a stun off. Really good play again to open up the blood. And I'm getting a lot of first bloods now, which is amazing. That's exactly what you want to do in this scenario. Pushing through. The guy pushes me. And unfortunately, we're weak. What I should have done is probably what I did last round. Get the first blood, back off. And once again, play that 4 versus 3. Now, I've made it a 3 versus 3, so I've essentially got the advantage, and then I've given them a freebie and made the team even again. But you don't want that. You want to keep the advantage as much as possible. So I definitely should have backed off, played my life, and just made it a 4v3. But let's see what the team can do. As I spoke about earlier, where this guy's sitting now, my teammate, this Tyres guy, I don't really like this position as an SMG. Let me tell you why. If the assault rifle comes up the stairs, and most of the time they're going to check this corner, they're probably going to guess that they're here, and the guy's going to be able to get the kill. We're on 11 kills right now, kind of frying, 4-2 up. This should be an easy game, and now we go 5-2 up. And I'm not going to lie to you guys, this is where the decline starts to happen. We start to troll as a team, and yeah, you guys are going to see exactly what happens there. So we only need 1 round to close this one out, man. Up by 3 rounds. Going to go through the middle. And I start to tweak here because I don't really like this break. I should have went through the right how I normally do. But I was like, cool. I'm gonna play here. I'm going to wait, take my time, see what we can do. Go towards the statue. And the guy's right there. Cool. That's fine. We're going to chuck a stun grenade, chuck a grenade, get out of there. My teammate gets a first blood. And I'm going to full send this. I don't need to full send it. And I trolled. Absolutely trolled there. I wanted to get to a position where I'm sitting top maps, and I don't know how that guy just made the play, but he got a massive 3-piece, goes through. We're now in a 1 versus 1 again. I think just because we were 5-2 up, the team got very aggressive. That guy just did what I did. He flew out the window. Wasn't a good play. And yeah, we gave them some momentum that we probably shouldn't have given them, to be honest. We've got them back in the game. We should have closed the game out. But now we're in a situation where it's 5-3 and the pressure's starting to build here. But can we clutch up? Into the next defense here, it's 5-3 as I mentioned. Going to go through, chuck a stun grenade. Now I'm going to sit on this stairs area. I actually don't mind this play here. Going to play aggressive, push through, and I get the first blood again. I'm doing such a good job of opening the bloods. I get the first blood. I got the dead silence. I'm trying to get out with my life. My teammates dying all over the place, and I'm like, you know what, let me push through a little bit, play these angles, and try to get into a position where if I can push through this area, we'll be in a great spot. I see him in the top. I make him weak, going to back off, and just like that, he gets the advantage. Now, looking at that gunfight, if I could replay that now, I am quite confident I would win that gunfight. I think I would have played that a bit different. Instead of spraying, I probably would have just held my angle and pre-aimed that window and just kind of single tap fired. But I kind of trolled, man. I played aggressive. It didn't work out. And I think what happened in my head, right, is because we were 5-2 up, I was very comfortable. And I was trying to make plays that I probably wouldn't if we were 5-2 down. And you can sometimes make plays in Search and Destroy, but I think this game's a perfect example of doing a bit too much, and that's exactly what I did. Well, obviously I'm not the only one at fault, but I think the team kind of had that same concept. There was a lot of plays that we were doing as individuals that I don't think we were making in the first few rounds. And the first few rounds were quite convincing. We were absolutely frying them after the 2 clutches we got at the start. And yeah, now we're just putting pressure on ourselves. Now it's 5-4. I do have 12 kills. I mean, 2 of my teammates are on 3 kills. So obviously me making plays, I kind of have to make a play if I want to win the game. So it's kind of one of those double-edged swords where you need to make a play at the same time. Playing your life is important. I'm going to go through here and we're going to see what I can do. Nobody's pushing the right hand side and my teammate goes down. This isn't a good scenario to be in. This is quite dangerous because now you know that they just have a lot of map control. I go through and Infinity, this guy's not you know, he's not afraid to watch that left side, man. He's always watching that P1. This guy's been watching the P1 since the start of the game. He just caught me off guard, man. That's honestly nothing more to say about that. He caught me off guard. I didn't see anybody in the beginning. I don't know, maybe the timing was off there. I jumped up and the guy was there. 5-4, 2 versus 3. The guy has the bomb in my team, but this is a scenario where I think the opponents are doing a really good job of standing their ground. And I think, honestly, the reason they're doing such a good job is because they probably know that it's 5-4, and people play a lot more scared at 5-4. Well, not 5-4, but 5 anything. Like, because if we win this round, we win the game, people play a bit more scared. And when they play more scared, sometimes it can go their favor because they play less reckless, they play how they're supposed to, and you could just see all they had to do was essentially play patient, let our team push up, and I mean, we gave them 3 free rounds in a row. But I know they're good, man. They got purple flames. This team's absolutely goated right now. Infinity's got my number on the back. We're kind of splitting gunfights into the round 11. But you guys know your boy's got the ice. Let's see how we approach this round 11. Can we win the game or will this be an absolute choke? Now, before you guys think I just upload wins, you guys know I also upload losses as well. So let's see what happens in this last round of round 11. How can we play this? How can we approach this? I know I have to make a play. My teammate's on 4 kills. I can't rely on anybody here. So I'm going to go through to the left-hand side. Play with confidence. That is the key to success in my opinion. Going to go through the left-hand side. And I'm just going to look on the left, right. Nobody's pushing through. I'm going to keep my equipment. Chuck a stun on the left to clear that out. And now we've got a bit more map control. I spot somebody on the right, so I thought, but no one's there. Going to push through. My teammate's going through. I'm going to chuck a grenade over just to make sure he's got his life. And my teammate gets first blood. Absolutely amazing stuff. And now I'm like, right, we need to just play textbook Search and Destroy. No overcommitment, back off. I'm going to make sure nobody flanks me. I'm learning from my previous mistake because before I would have been pushed up and they probably would have flanked me and got a 2-piece. But now I'm like, no, I'm not letting that happen. My teammate's going to hopefully get the bomb down. I'm going to watch the flank. The guy's on the left sniping. I'm like, right, this isn't good. Going to go through Snake It. Try to get some careful aim on. And yeah, this is looking scarier now with 43 seconds. My teammate gets a massive, massive kill. I'm going to try to jump through. I feel like the sniper's here, but it's not there. I turn around. I get caught off guard, but we go through, we prone, we double jump, and we win the game, dropping 13 kills. I mean, that was an insane game. My teammate went 3 and 9. We're going up against a crack team. I mean, the guy was 10 and 9, purple flame. The other guy was obviously an iridescent, I believe his badge was, or a crimson or something. So some good players, man. Good game going to the round 11. If you are part of the game, GG. It was a lot of fun, man. And yeah, I hope you guys have learned a lot about that gameplay. Me personally, I learned that I need to not get complacent when we go up by 5-2. Make sure to close the game out. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in tomorrow's episode. Peace.